waking up. Just went to go grab Max. A little hungry. Ooh, still no schedule yet. But we had a good time at that 40th birthday party, so that's good. Waiting for the subs to come through while I make the shaky poo. Yes, I'm waiting for my subs or doom scrollers. Ooh, I'm waiting for the subs to come. Doom, doom, boom. Waiting for the doom scrollers. Ooh, tell me where are you? Ooh, doom, 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 doom scrolling. Ooh, doom scrolling. Where? Doom scrolling. Are there any doom scrollers out there? Bum, 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 bum. I'm looking for the doom scrollers out there. Boom, boom, boom. Singing a ballad to the doom. Singing a ballad to the doom. Doom scrollers out there. Doom scrollers out where? Singing for the doom scrollers. Burn out, burn doom scrollers. Yeah, been singing to myself for the last 2.5 minutes because the doom scrollers and the rhythm. Oh, kiddo. Yay, we finally got our first chatter. Hi, hello, welcome to the chat. Kiddo, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed your Palm Sunday yesterday. And guys, it's gonna be Easter this weekend. Can you believe it? What a fast year. What a fast year, guys. It's all moving along. We got Easter, and then it's gonna be Mother's Day next month. And then you got Father's Day. You got all these other holidays coming up. It's good stuff. Energy feels right. It's a little chillier today, but I see the sun coming up. I feel great. You know, I got a lot of rest in yesterday. We stayed up very late on Saturday celebrating my beautiful sister-in-law's birthday. She turned 40. It was fantastic. We saw a lot of the family. Took a lot of photos. But yeah, it was a great weekend. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend too. Yesterday we were just kind of watching some new animes and just relaxing in bed. Ordered food because I didn't feel like cooking. But yeah, overall, fantastic weekend. And I'm feeling fresh and recharged to like really get to this workout. Like last week, I started the Monday like it was my Sunday. Bro, how tall are you? Good question. If you put an exclamation point height, it'll tell you. But I'm 6'4", and I get this question a lot because this ceiling is short. I'm from San Francisco, California. This house was built in 1905. Why is the ceiling short? I don't know. Where are the dogs? Good question, kiddo. I think they're sleeping with Joanna still. Max is outside. I know that. Ziggy might be in the room over here. Maxie, get out. Max! Oh, they wanted to say hi. Max. Yes, pretty tall. But yeah, this house is a little short. I know my wife, she's been adding a bunch of new commands like this. Let's see if it works. Height. Something like that. I don't know what she did some weird. So there you go. Boom! hovers over at a whopping 6'4". But yeah, guys, I take care of dog. Rakesh, hi. What are you? Yeah, so we got Ruckus here. I guess you guys can't really see Ruckus. He's pretty short. Anywho, yeah, I talk to dogs like that all the time. I don't care if it's embarrassing or silly, but dogs deserve to be talked to in a positive. Maxie! What's up, my good boy? Man, oh, you're my good boy! Oh, you're good boy, you're good boy. You're my good boy, oh, you're my good boy. You wanna dance? 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 You can dance if you want to. Okay. But I gave him a little dance. How about that, kiddo? So yeah, I'm making a shake, and it usually takes me a little longer chatting with y'all, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do some spinach. Wash my hands. I mean, Max is pretty clean, but you know, I've heard that. I've heard that. I actually don't know who that is. Is that's a wrestler or something like that? I swear. I get that. I get Jason Momoa, but you know what? Hey, if I look like someone, yeah. Okay, this Jew right here, yeah. I remember him from The Longest Yard. Big old guy like this. Oh. Yeah, I know what you meant, man. That guy's cool. I thought he was always a funny actor. I haven't seen him wrestle, but that's awesome that he can't be wrestling anymore, right? Like, he's got to be. He's 52 years old. That's crazy. Can't believe we age so fast. Okay, so let me wash my hands real quick, guys. I've got a workout to do today, too. I'll be live streaming that. I live stream all my workouts. We've got arm day today, y'all. We got arms, so if you're interested in pumping those guns up, we'll be doing that. But yeah, my goal is to still get a six-pack. Unfortunately, my diet doesn't agree with my physical strength goals because I love to eat, guys. And this party, we ate a lot of food. It was delicious. I don't regret it one bit at all. I kind of work out because I love to eat. So I never really diet too hard, but I try to watch what I eat and make sure I give myself a lot of, you got to eat vegetables. As much as I'm not a big fan of vegetables, I try to eat like 6 cups of vegetables a day. He was in The Longest Yard. Yes, sir. That's right, Cedar. Makes me laugh when you dance with the dogs. I'm glad, kiddo. And thank you for subscribing, Cedar Rob. My goal is not just to entertain. I want to build a community of uplifting people. I think it's fun to talk like smack and all that stuff, but really I want us to start building each other up, you know. Think of like your friends, and you know, we lose friends sometimes because we start talking, we get too comfortable and we start making fun of each other, and sometimes we hurt each other's feelings. And I don't want to make fun of anyone anymore. I'm over it. Like, it's okay to tease here and there, but I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, you know. It doesn't serve me a purpose to hurt someone or belittle them anymore. I used to get bullied. I used to be a bully. Like, I know how it is. I bullied because I was bullied and I didn't like being bullied. So yeah, I appreciate that, Cedar. But yeah, the whole goal is to, I don't know, get to know each other, drop the misconceptions. I'm from San Francisco, California. Everyone thinks we're all a bunch of liberal weirdos that support this and that, la-da-da. Which some of it's true, right? But I don't like us to generalize. I am a weirdo, but there's good weirdos, bad. I think we're all weirdos, guys, and we need to embrace each other's individuality. People have to understand there's enough space in this world for everyone and their beliefs. As long as you're not hurting anyone, do you. That's what I support. As long as you're not hurting anyone, do you. Because really, ideologies and all, there's not one right way to live this life. And if anyone tells you they know the answers of this life, they're wrong. And it doesn't, like, whether you are religious or not, to each their own, right? I grew up Catholic. I don't go to church much anymore. Actually, I don't go to church at all anymore, unless it's for a baptism or something like that. But I respect the faith. I respect everybody else's faith. I think we need to respect each other's differences because there is no one right way to live this life. The one fact we know is we all die. So why should we live our life trying to please others, or like trying to conform? I only get this one life, and I feel like I've been reborn or reawakened because I was so like stuck in my ways, like life's not going to change, I don't know, I was just like going with the flow. But now I've got goals, ambitions, and dreams, and I'm going to reach them all. We just hit 7,200 subs today, but we've been getting about 200 subs every day, so it's been amazing. It's been a great journey. And shout out Cleveland, Ohio. I always think of the Drew Carey show when I think of Cleveland. Obviously, there's LeBron and there's a lot of other things that go on there, but I always think Cleveland, Ohio. Anyways, that's random. Okay, so I've got my protein powder, I've got my banana, I've got my spinach, I've got my almond milk, and now I think we're ready to blend. The question is, do I want cold? Maybe some ice cubes? I don't know. Maybe a little ice cubes. Oh, and how is Joe doing? She's still resting. It was a real busy weekend as usual. She's a type 1 diabetic, so her body needs a little bit more time to recover. So she'll be getting up shortly, I'm sure. If she's not up yet, she will be because I am way too loud, right, guys? Super loud. But how's everybody doing? What do we have planned for the week? Are we setting goals? Are we relaxing? Are we taking a break? I have these conversations in my morning time because I'm just trying to, one, help motivate myself to get the workout done, tell you guys what I want to do. So if I tell you what I want to do, I want to, actually commit to it. I want to be a man of my word. I want to commit to it. So I'm working out today. We've got Easter coming up on Sunday. Here in San Francisco, we do this event called Hunky Jesus, where it's Hunky Jesus and Foxy Mary. So there's this silly event that's put on by the Ladies of the Perpetual Saints or something like that. And there's a group of drag queens and kings that are also believers of the faith, the Catholic faith and all that. So they put on this Easter Sunday show. They do this little, first it's family friendly stuff in the morning, and then we do the Hunky Jesus concert or the event. And basically it's just a theme. People dress as different Jesuses. I think there was a Barbie Jesus last time. They put the and there was Jesus Barbie and so it was just all these different versions of Jesus. And I know some people might say blasphemy, but it's just fun, guys. And if you follow the teachings of Jesus, Jesus himself was not judgmental. All right. I used to be a big fan of Jesus. Still am a big fan of Jesus. Jesus rocks. But I don't follow the Catholic faith or the Christianity faith to the guideline. I'm not religious one bit, but I do respect Jesus's teachings. I think that's my goal, is to try to be like Jesus, try to be less judgmental, be open to everyone. Remember, don't cast the first stone. No one's better than anyone else. Anyways, so Hunky Jesus is coming up. I've never participated in the actual competition. It's been a goal of mine since I do get called Jesus sometimes. But I don't think I'll be participating this year again. It's going to be a busy weekend with the dogs, and to commit to something like that, I don't know. I'm still not there yet. Maybe next year. I don't know. I still have the possibility to do it, but I got to check with all the dogs and stuff. But anyways, that's what's going on this weekend. So I hope you guys have a fun Easter plan. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I just hope you guys have a great week regardless. I'm going to spin this, so it's going to get a little loud, guys. Okay, 1, 2. Blend away.
Rajesh, hi. Well, hello. What you doing? Hi! 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 Hi!
What's up, little Max? Hi, did you hear me talking to Ruckus? Are you a happy boy? 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 Yeah, like a happy boy. Yeah, Baba, happy boy. Yeah, Baba, happy boy. What you trying to do, happy boy? What you trying to do, happy boy? Oh, he's a happy boy. Our church has an Easter sunrise mass on Easter. Ooh, that's really cool. That must be really early, but that sounds really pretty. Like, I can imagine nice sunrise, and you've got a bunch of community members around of the church and worshiping and praying while the sun comes up, and it's like while the sun rises, so does Jesus. I love it. I think that's awesome. That's cool. I got to pet a dog that is training to be a service dog yesterday. Awesome. How did that go? How was the doggy? Were they super excited? All right, guys. Delicious. This shake is really good, actually. Last time I made a coffee shake, it was not so good. But today, very good.
Hey, hello to the Sunday song, Barry.
Yes, indeed. I have some more videos I'm working. The sunrise mass is at 6:30 this Sunday. Very nice. Does your church do live streams too? I know some churches are starting to do their live streams of their masses. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm excited to start the day, guys. Oh, they do. Awesome, Julie. That's cool. And are you guys, I know you're in the choir. Are you going to be singing at all this Sunday? And they had me give the dog a treat. Oh, yay. Good job. Oh, there's the beautiful wife. Good morning. Sorry if I'm waking you up with my loud, pleasant voice. She's in the other room. I have one door closed, but I think the other door's open. So this voice of mine travels. Travel. Yeah, guys, it's been really fun. This journey, sometimes I get a little I question as the stream grows, am I doing the right things? Am I saying the right things? Am I yee Cavs on? Am I it's just as the channel grows and I get different subscribers, questioning who I want to be, who do I need to be, what am I going to turn into, But I'm excited because I get a little full of myself, with this growth, because I do think having people that talk to you on a daily basis and this community we're building, I really do think we'll have the power to make big changes in this world. because it's not that we all agree with each other's issues, but I haven't found any disagreement to trying to find enjoyment in life and like sharing each other's lives. Like, I don't know, I haven't seen too much. What am I trying to say here? I feel like this community is very accepting. You know, we've got people from all these different religious backgrounds, people that are agnostic, atheists. We've got people on the right spectrum of politics, on the left spectrum of politics. And I want people to know, like, I was questioning identity this morning, you know. Yesterday or Saturday, I dressed as a cholo. Because it was a decade themed party. I dressed as a 90s cholo. Although I do think the cholo look is timeless. Yeah, let me see if I can show you guys a photo real quick. I got one photo, only one photo of myself with Joanna's brother. But, so I was dressed as a timeless cholo, although my shorts weren't long enough. I couldn't find long shorts, so maybe not too timeless. But anyways, we had the button up, whoop-de-woo, yada, 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 yada. And it got me thinking this morning about my Mexican side and my Mexican culture. I seen Cheech and Chong is coming out with a new... Cheech and Chong is coming out with a new movie. And I was just thinking about how Cheech Marin... I grew up watching a lot of his movies, and that also helped the Californian Mexican culture identity that I was born in East LA. Dun, dun, dun. So, you know, and now that I look at my identity, I don't necessarily associate my life with Mexicanism and or Latin or any of that. I been so focused on the stars. Anyways, trying to follow me, guys. I'm barely following me. Follow me. All I'm saying is these identities that one, not necessarily forced identities, but what we learn and what we're influenced on. Obviously, growing up Mexican, I had Mexican parents, Mexican family members speaking Spanish, all that stuff. You know, how much do we get to decide our own identity? You know, and how much of it is imposed on us? Anyways, it's just stuff that I'm pondering on. I don't have the answers. It's just something that I've been thinking about. And why do we latch on to these identities? You know, I think about the Goofy movie. One of my favorite movies growing up, right? But is that what identifies me? Is, oh, wow, I guess we'll watch the Goofy movie. Yup. And it's like, does that define me? And so I get this weird feeling of nostalgia and stuff like that because for some reason it kind of angers me. Like, how does that association actually make me my whole identity? How is a product someone made my identity? Anyways, so I'm just I have to get these random thoughts out. It's just something to ponder on. Okay, there you go, Kev. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't define you, but they are part of you. Right. And that's the thing, like, they're a part of me. Or for instance, you know, I went to go see Kazar last weekend and for his party. And then the next day I saw you real quick, and I saw my stepbrother outside. I know he's my stepbrother, but I don't see him as family at all, you know. I was forced to live with this individual because my parents got together and I had no choice on that. And technically, that was only like 6 years that we lived together, right? How does 6 years define your whole relationship and existence? You know, you are what you eat. That doesn't just apply to food. Exact. I agree with that. So yeah, what do we consume and what is my current identity? You know, I'm having these crises of who do I want to be? What defines who I am? Do I want to be known as the guy that likes a Goofy movie? You know, and as far as family, do we have to stick with people that we're forced to be with? Do we? I mean, you know, these are all just thoughts, you know. I don't have the answers. They're just thoughts, and I like to talk about these thoughts. But no, I got introduced by my stepbrother. This is my brother. I'm like, I guess I'm not around. I don't talk to them. I kind of wish them well. I don't wish them anything. I don't know. All the influence around the environment, financial, emotional state. Yeah, so, you know, I think we don't necessarily get to pick who our family is, but we definitely get to choose if we want to keep that family in our life. Does it sadden me? Not really. I don't have much respect for them. So, sorry, this is the truth who I am, guys. I don't have much respect for a lot of the family I grew up with, because they didn't respect me. So, but I do have a lot of good family, like Cavs is one of my family, obviously, Walrus Feet. And all of you guys in here, I'm hoping we can build a good rapport. And, you know, there's going to be moments where I might disappoint you. Or maybe there's moments you might disappoint me, you know. Like a DP sent to my messenger. Oh, it's okay. All I'm saying is, it's okay to be disappointed by people. Or people. With that said, I disappoint myself. But at the same time, we got to take a break. I am so close, I think, to making a schedule. This close. And I think it requires me going sober. You know, me and my wife have been talking about this for a while. And when I say sober, I mean California sober. Meaning I'll still probably smoke herbs. DP sent to the DMs, right. I said it like that just in case. You know, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings here. But, anywho, I've got a lot of exciting content I'm ready to work on. So, this is it. This is the wrap of the double penetrate. No, DPs. The blank picks, bro. The Dick Clark picks. Yeah, no, I'll have to tell you, Cav. I was telling people at your party. I think you were. I don't know if you were. You probably were in a different conversation, but I was talking about. I'll message you, bro. I'll message you. Anyways, guys, let's get to work. I'm wrapping this up right now. Oh, those picks. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I mean, I'm still laughing and smiling. So even I'm still freaking shit. So with that said, even if you're disappointed at the moment, it still becomes a stupid, silly story after. If whatever doesn't kill you turns into trauma you can laugh at later. Okay, guys? You know what I'm saying? I have plenty of trauma in my childhood that I turned into comedy laughter, and I can't wait to get my own comedy special one day once I figure it all out and put it into a package. But for now, y'all just get this. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I want to work out sooner than later. It's going to be hot, or it looks like it's going to be hot outside. It feels good. Like it's crispy right now. So I'm going to knock this workout. I want to take the dogs for a walk. And gosh, I don't know what else, guys. I'm still living kind of like in this free fall. Not sure what I'm doing, but I'm just doing. So we'll see. So, sending out y'all love. Y'all have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. And if I don't see y'all till next time, well, see y'all next time. Whenever that next time may be. So shout out Cav, shout out Kiddo, shout out Walrus Feet, shout out Christine, and shout out to the new subs, Cedar Rob, and everyone else that came in for the beginning of the stream. The growth is real. You guys are a part of that. And I do think, oh wait, we have one more person coming in right before I end the stream. Antonella? Love the name. I've never heard it before. So, welcome to the stream. I am ending it. Why don't we end it with the Doggaroos saying bye. Max! Maxie! Why'd you come with your boy? Max! Where's the Max boy? Maxie! There there's the boy. Oh, there's the boy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on, say bye to the stream. Come on, up, 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 up. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. 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 All right, so later, y'all. Nothing but love. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll be back in about 30 to an hour with this workout. Yee, yee.